Hi, Brody. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Hello, hello, Stan. Hello, Patty Tay. Good sound. Okay. 5 out of 5. Loud and clear. Excellent. I have no idea how bright these targets, this deep space target is. Stanky, wow, that was very generous of you. Thank you. Right off the bat. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's the news media and Avi Loeb are playing it up for their own benefit. That's why. That's why there's the conspiracy. Conspiracies, this conspiracy at least is paying a lot of money. That's why I'm even putting 3i Atlas in my title. I think it might attract a few more viewers. Why not? Jump on the bandwagon, or but I'm in the camp that it's a silly, it's a comet, and I'm not paying attention to all this silliness. What was interesting about it? Did he actually? Ray's not going in the direction that it could be something other than a comet. He's not going in that direction, is he? I haven't been watching all the updates, but I see he's saying comet right in the title. So I'm pretty sure he's saying it's a comet. Stanky again. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you, Stanky. Hello, Pete. So I put in a ticket for them to fix my mask. I put in a ticket yesterday, and I thought the wording in their reply was that it would be done before I start imaging today, but I didn't get another reply, so I don't think they did it yet. So my diffraction spikes. I was hoping they would do it before I started a new target. So I don't know. Let me look at my ticket now. Nope, they didn't do it. And I think this target, Brody, been a member for 32 months. Thanks for your loyalty there, Brody. You think they did it already? Okay, I hope they did, because I think my next target might have some bright stars in it. And they're going to look weird. I wonder how bright this target is. Chicken Man gave me the idea for it. What's that going to tell me? You think that it's one picture? That's okay. I'm going to this target in a second anyway, in about 10 minutes. I'm going to this target regardless of whether they fixed it or not. You're watching me from college? You're learning how to use SolidWorks. Is that some kind of 3D printing architect software there, Brody? I'm not sure what that is. I think that would be kind of cool to make a mask for your scope. Why are you leaning towards you'd like to try to make diffraction spikes for your scope? Oh, in your college class, gotcha. AutoCAD. Oh. What kind of mask do you want for your scope? Are you thinking about you're thinking about diffraction spikes or something other, or a Batinoff mask? I remember back in the '90s, the test of a powerful PC is if it could run that CAD CAM software or AutoCAD, whatever it was. Remember that? Ooh, is your PC powerful enough? You need power. And then when I was buying my i9 or some other computer, and I told him I needed a, he was talking about a powerful computer, and he mentioned, well, are you running CAD CAM or gaming? Because then you're gonna. I'm like, are you giving me a freaking answer from the '90s? You know, we've come a long way since then. Get your mind off of that freaking that AutoCAD stuff. That kind of this guy living in the '90s. Well, you don't need this unless you're running CAD CAM or whatever that is. It's like, no, man, we've moved past that. I'm doing astronomy work. You're learning one shape on your own to make DIY newt. One shape. That's another CAD CAM software package. And then this guy says, he tells another customer, I'll be with you in a minute. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to need more than a freaking minute, you freaking asshole. I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it. I hated that sales clerk. It wasn't for this PC, it was for the one before that. I wanted to slap him around. That's what she said. Hello, Southern Indiana. Yeah. Don't go telling somebody else I'll be with you in a minute when you're helping me. I need more than a minute. Your professor said if you come up with a product on your own. Oh, nice. Okay. Epic uses SolidWorks every day. It was Fusion was challenging. Okay. Arkansas, hello. I would like to track it, but it's not an evening comet, so this will probably... I'll be back in the morning probably to give you a live view of it. As it gets closer to Earth, keep in mind it may also be getting dimmer as well, because it's moving farther away from the sun. As much as the media is going to try and hype that this is an event when it gets close to Earth, it really is a non-event. And I hate to burst your bubble to people who are hoping for something exciting on December 19th. Nothing is going to be new on December 19th. But the media, I guarantee you, is going to play it up. And some people might even call it the Christmas star because it's close to Christmas. I bet you someone's going to say that. We'll see. We'll see. You use Blender. Santa Claus is coming to town. I should live stream Santa Claus. Santa Claus and Three-Eye Atlas. Ooh, what a combination. Yeah, it looked like a very interesting piece of nebulosity. It's not a galaxy. I'm going after some faint nebulosity. And I'm going to start, and I'm really hoping... Oh, yeah, Stan, I was just thinking. You're right. If I took a picture, if the diffraction spikes are basically up and down, left and right, perfectly horizontal and vertical, we would be able to know if they fixed it. Conspiracy theories can be our friends sometimes. It's quite all right if it gives people traffic and they're making money off of it. The good thing about Three-Eye Atlas that I've seen, even if people want to believe that it could be a spaceship and aliens, that's okay because they're not saying space is fake. Those are the annoying people. Space is fake. We never landed on the moon. The Earth is flat. Those are the ones that have a serious problem. But if people, they want to get excited about aliens, that's perfectly acceptable in my book. I want to be excited by aliens, but everything I've seen so far tells me it's just an ordinary comet, but one that came from a different star system. There's a new nova inside of Andromeda? A supernova? Where exactly? Is it near the center? Should we point to Andromeda instead? Is it obvious to see? Would it be obvious? Oh, if it's only magnitude 15. Ugh. That's not bright. That would be tough to see. Magnitude 15. Sometimes supernova are gigantic, and they look like a regular, ordinary star, but in a distant galaxy. But a magnitude 15. Oof. Is there a picture of it on the web? Let me look it up. Oh, a recurrent nova. Or maybe that's from 2014. Do you got a picture of it, Brody? Did someone post a picture? Or can you put it in Discord? Yeah, post it in Discord. Let's go see it. I'm very curious. That's one benefit of me capturing lots of galaxies is that if a nova or supernova happens, I can go back and look at a previous galaxy that I captured, and then I can blink it and see it pop out. And I just captured the Andromeda Galaxy recently. So if it's bright enough, I'd be able to see it just by blinking the image and see if something pops out. Hello, Mike. You posted it. Let's go see. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Is that it right there? Oof. Hang on. Let me see something here. Wait. I want to go see my recent picture of M31. Let's see if we can see a... Now where... It looks like this image might be... Do you guys see this? This would be impossible to find. But I sure got a lot of stars in my picture. If I wish I could locate the 3 stars. Do you? I just printed this picture today. I sent it on Amazon. I requested a metal print. Oh, you don't see it in yours. Do you think I could do a star line on these two images? Do you think a star line would work, or are they just incompatible? And then I could blink them. I just don't know where to look here. Yeah. I'm just trying to because to tell you the truth, my picture's got a heck of a lot more stars, but I don't know if they're all Milky Way stars, and if this is a distant one in Andromeda, I probably don't see it. So it's across from this. Wait, going across. I'm going to try and blink these, or I'm going to. Do you think? I mean, I'm going to try and star align on them. Yeah, maybe that didn't work. Is there? I better get started on my imaging. Wait, let me get this scope running. Then I'll look more into this Andromeda nova. Oh, congratulations, Stan. Can I place a grid on the picture? Well, what I'm thinking, is there a higher quality picture than that, Brody, or is that all they got? You don't think it's in my picture? I don't even know where to look. My picture has too many stars, I don't even know where to look. Okay, I'm trying to find a matching set here. Okay, wait. Right here. See these two stars here? Wait. Oh, let me go back to my other view here. Wait. You don't see it. Hang on. Let me show you my other view. Okay, look. So here's you see these two stars here match up with these two stars, and these two wider larger stars line up with these. So, I really have to zoom in to... I mean, see, this is difficult on this one. I'm already zoomed in 500%. But this isn't my highest res picture. I can recover my highest res picture. Well, Brody, if you don't see it, that's a good thing. Then I would have the before and the after picture if I tried to see it now, right? Because this Andromeda picture was from what, a few months ago or 2 months ago, and if this nova just appeared recently, then I could capture it again and I could blink it and see. Okay, now you see it, now you don't. That's the whole point. It's good that I don't see it in my picture. So yeah, right? If we don't see it, should we turn this into a... It's been there for about a month. That is still more recent than my latest data on Andromeda. So that's good. I mean, I could get the higher resolution on mine, but I would really like to see a higher resolution picture on the one on the right, if one exists. Hang on, let me double check my mount here. I want to make sure I'm currently capturing. Wow, it already found it. It already found my most recent target, and it's doing an autofocus. Let me do a 5-minute... Oh. It doesn't look like my diffraction spikes are fixed. This is very sad. My stars are going to have double spikes. The bright ones. My star mask rotated. Damn. Now my picture is going to look stupid with double spikes, because the spikes are going to be obvious in this picture. This is very bad. Is that a double? And that's a double star. If they fix it now, I'll have 8 spikes on this one because it looks like a double star. Or wait a minute. No, it's not a double. If they fix it now, I'm going to have double spikes, though. But if the mask is loose, it could shift again. I'm damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, I was just out of focus, Cider. I see that now. That's why it looked like double, because I'm going through my focus routine. That's right. I'm going after the target, Cider, that you suggested. Nah, I'm not gonna. I could just put a hold. I could put a hold on the target. I mean, I could put a hold on that ticket and say it's... Shit, that's disappointing. Yeah, if you don't know, it looks like my RASA mask shifted on my last day of my most recent day of imaging, and so the spikes are crooked. And if I tell them to fix it now, or a day from now, the today's data and the next day's data will have different star spikes. They'll be shifted. Caleb, where's Caleb? Is that a meteor, Caleb? Caleb is our expert. No, that's not a meteor. That's not a meteor, is it, guys? Satellite. These guys never want to give me credit for capturing a meteor. Oh, good. NGC 1333 is a good one. All right, we're waiting for our first 5-minute exposure, but I'm really, really tempted. I'm really, really tempted to go to see if that picture, if that nova shows up in a new picture of Andromeda. Because didn't we see a picture of a nova in the Pinwheel Galaxy? Was it last year? We saw a picture of a supernova? I had 1 million views on the Pinwheel Galaxy when I posted about the nova. Oh, was it 2 years ago? And I had another. People are really interested in that, and I'm really interested because anytime you can find something that changes in deep space, that's cool. Where's the Andromeda Galaxy right now? It should be very high up right now, so it's easy to. I'm sure it's easy to capture right now if I want to give it a try. But I want to see the first exposure of this. I mean, what do you guys think? If I captured 20 minutes on Andromeda today, and then I'll go back to this target. I think I'll do that. But what is your excuse me. But what's your opinion? Should I put my ticket on hold and just take a chance that the spikes don't move again? Because if they do this on the next night, the stars are going to look really bad. And I'll just gamble that the spike mass won't move again. I don't think I should let them. I don't think so, Stan. What do you think, Pete? Pete's always processing my data. I mean, if I let them fix it, we're going to have some really weird-looking stars because they're going to have 8 spikes. I mean, if I capture a day worth of data today on it and a day worth of data tomorrow, Would people even notice? Ooh. Whoa, you see, here's my first 5-minute exposure, and I already see data coming through. It's like, so just leave the ticket in place? Okay, I'll just let them fix it. Isn't that cool? I can already see the data. When you can see the data in a single 5-minute exposure, you know this is going to be a great picture when I get about, 11 or 12 hours of data on it. I have live stack. I never use it because I'll say start live stack. I'm not usually impressed with these live stacks, whether it's sharp cap or whether it's this. I just like to do a quick stack in Deep Sky Stacker. That really shows me better data. This is VDB 14 and VDB 15. I think one of these is VDB 15 and one of them is VDB 14. And VDB objects happen to be in the framing database, so it was very easy to find. Yes. It happens to be in the framing database for Nina. So I thought I was going to have to punch in the coordinates manually, but it came out pretty good. You guys want to just take time out? Let's take time out, capture 20 minutes of Andromeda, and then I'll compare that 20 minutes to 20 minutes of data I captured a few months ago. If I'll have to see the date of when did I capture Andromeda? When was that? Hang on. Uh-oh. I submitted it. I submitted it for an APOD on October 13th. But this doesn't matter because I captured Andromeda twice. I captured it twice. I captured it last year as well. I'll use last year's data just in case and compare it with today's data. That's even better. That's okay. I forgot I captured it twice at Starfront. Oh, it was discovered on October 19th. I wonder if it was discovered the same day it appeared, or had it been there for a while. I'll try both. We'll try both. I could have discovered it. I should have blinked this year's data and last year's data. Why did this picture turn so green here? Please don't tell me I have clouds. No. No, I have a weird edge in my picture. You can't see it, but I can see it. Nope, the sky looks good. Okay, you know what? Let's frame Andromeda. Do you guys want to go for this and just see if we can blink it? And see if we see the nova appear and disappear? I think we go for it. We go for it, man. Yes. We're going to go capture Andromeda, everybody, just for 20 minutes. Go for it. I don't know what the Milky Way center will reveal to us with my telescope. I've thought about capturing that area before, though. Just do it. Let's frame it up. Let's frame up Andromeda. M31. I'm not wearing my glasses. Okay. So it's on this side, right? It's on this side. I'll just capture it right there. It's right around here, right near the center. Right? Yeah. NG, okay. So, we'll raise it up a little bit. Make sure we get it. So it's in this general facility. It's right around here somewhere, right? Oh, you can't see what I'm talking about. I forgot. I have so many different views. I'm talking about right here. Yeah, it's off to the side, right. I forgot about that. You don't see what I'm seeing. I think we're good with that view right there. I'm going to compare it to last year's data. I think we've got it here. Hang on. Because it's really almost right across from this galaxy. I think that's good right there. It's in this general vicinity right here. I'm just trying to frame it so that I make sure I can align it with my old data. I don't want to go too far over. Is it going to screw up? Will I still be able to align it with my old data? That's why I'm nervous about taking it too far off the center. Oh, let's see, Pete. right? In this vicinity right here. Okay, thanks, Pete. That's where I suspected. I was looking at these two stars and these two stars, and figured it was right around there. But where it should be, right. Yeah, okay. We're good here. I'm going to add this. And I'm going to do 2-minute exposures like I did before, like on my other 120 seconds. Okay, I'm going to go for it right now. How many iterations? Is 20 minutes enough data, guys, to see if there's a nova there? I don't want to go very long. I want to continue with my main target. Do you think 20 minutes is going to be enough to determine if there's a nova? Yeah, you think so? Okay. I'll put iterations here. Well, you know what? I don't want my sequence to end. I'm just going to leave that, and I'll end it myself. Okay, I'm going to stop this. We're going to go see Andromeda, folks. Wait a minute. Is Andromeda even up? Oh, yes, it is. Where was that? Okay. All right. I don't know what that does. I hope I saved it before. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna make a U-turn, folks. We're gonna go see Andromeda for 20 minutes in search of a nova. Hang on. Oops. I know you don't see this again. Hey, what happened? Who gifted? Mike, thank you. That's very generous of you, Mike. Thank you for those memberships. Thanks again, Mike. Nova Chaser. I guess I should retitle my live stream Andromeda. Because it's really about something new here. Woo! We're already finding it. All right. Let's do this. We can already see Andromeda in the plate solve. Wow, that looks clear. Sweet. Oh, it's going to an autofocus. Whatever. Okay, do your autofocus. What do you guys think? Should I compare it to this year's data or last year's M31 data? I'm inclined to do last year's because this year was a 4-panel mosaic, and I'm not sure what panel I need to look in. I'd have to start looking in all 4 panels. It might be easier if I just look at last year's data. I should be able to see it in a single exposure. Well, I think 20 exposures would be good. Even better, right? I'm going to stack 20 exposures, or not 20, 20 minutes worth of data, and then I'm going to stack 20 minutes worth of my old data, and then star align them. Hello, Ray. Ray is the king of 3i Atlas. Are you traveling right now, Ray? You're in the airport. I remember you told me you were going you're flying out to RTP, right? Research Triangle Park? It's so funny because when I used to work in IT, I spent about 6 months at Raleigh, Durham, at RTP. Now it's hilarious that Ray is now doing the same thing I used to do. Ray, tell me, Ray, how are you beating the algorithm? How come every video you post on 3i Atlas gets 100,000 views and 5,000 new subscribers every time you post? What's the secret? I see other YouTubers. You're outperforming everybody. You beat the system. How? I think YouTube automatically anointed Ray as the king of 3i Atlas. Brody has me chasing a possible nova in Andromeda right now, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it, but I'm going to try. Well, that's the thing, Ray. You did it like a few weeks ago, and you weren't getting much traffic, and then all of a sudden, you're getting traffic. That blows my mind. And you're doing something that other people I thought were doing, and they're not doing as good as you. So I'm always... You see, I retired based on being an expert at beating algorithms. And so it fascinates me when I see somebody doing this. Because I still have an interest in search engine optimization. And to me, the algorithms, it's kind of a similar thing. I guarantee, Ray, if I made a video, I don't make videos anymore. I'm too lazy. But if I did, and I did exactly what you did, I wouldn't get any traffic. I wouldn't. They give Ray all the traffic. It doesn't work for me. And I'm not going to waste my time if I'm only going to get 1,000 views. It just doesn't work. So if you're just joining us right now, we're actually hunting for a nova in Andromeda. You know, I like what I do, Ray, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy, and I don't want to take the time to make videos, but this is what I would be doing anyway. So I'm not going out of my way to live stream. I would be sitting on my can imaging anyway, so I may as well live stream it. But I would like to do what you do sometimes if I knew I was going to get so much traffic. Brody said it's a nova. It's definitely not a supernova because this thing looks very small. That's what she said. It's very tiny, which I'm not. I don't know if I'll pick it up with an 8-inch RASA. You might have a better chance with an 11-inch RASA like yours. But I might be shooting blanks. So what I did, Ray, is I captured this, and everybody, I captured this Andromeda Galaxy earlier this year and even last year. So what I want to do is see if I can compare what I capture now to what I captured last year and see if I can blink through it and see if the nova shows up or not. If it shows up, yeah, cool, we saw a change. I used your, yeah, did you notice, Pete? I used your picture in my thumbnail again. Of course, Pete noticed. Yeah, even Stephen Evans was talking about Pete's picture. And all he did was mention Chuck. He didn't mention Pete. I didn't see that. Somebody made a time lapse on the. I remember when they did a 10-year time lapse on the Crab Nebula, but I didn't know someone did it on the Helix. Oh, interesting. I got to see that. Russell, thank you. Thanks for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate that. That's very generous, Russell. Thanks again. Russell is always generous. So if you're just joining us, we're hunting for a nova in the Andromeda Galaxy. And we're going to compare it to last year's data. Well, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, somebody did a 10-year time lapse on the Crab Nebula, and that you really saw it going. So you may be right about the Helix. I definitely want to see that. How many iterations have I been through here? Okay. I've been through 2 iterations, 8 more. I'm capturing 20 minutes on this. I think that will be enough to, hopefully, if I can resolve it, we'll see the nova and then we'll compare it to 20 minutes of last year's data. Have you captured the Crab Nebula before? Oh, yeah. I think I've done it a number of times. So I could probably even see something moving with my data. Right, Brody? I should see if I have a... And I should see it. I think, what's his name? Someone else did it too. Or who was that? Adam Block, didn't he do a time lapse? Yeah, that would be interesting. That's a good idea. When did I do the one at Starfront? This year or last year? And I'm sure I captured it years ago. So that would be interesting to see the change. Yeah, that's a good idea, Brody. Maybe I'll do it on tomorrow's. We'll do that. We'll do it tomorrow. How about? This is because my brain hurts if I start taking on too many projects at one time. Let's just focus on Andromeda, the Nova, and Andromeda for now. I don't want to be scatterbrained. You know, I get confused easy. I get confused, man. My brain can only handle so much in my old age. Have a safe flight, Ray. I wonder if he even knows the same people I used to know at RTP. I didn't know they used Andromeda in a Lost in Space episode. How cool. I know they used in the credits on the Outer Limits show, they used a galaxy which we nicknamed the Outer Limits Galaxy. But I didn't know I'm not aware of them doing it in Lost in Space. I haven't heard of that. See you later, Ray. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I used to travel to North Carolina when I worked, and there was probably one year I think I spent. I used to travel there every week for about 6 months. So when Ray said he travels to RTP, Research Triangle Park in Raleigh, Durham, that's an IBM facility. I worked at Electronic Data Systems, but we hosted computers, or IBM hosted computers that I had to go and maintain, and I used to travel there a lot. You used to live in North Carolina. Really? For how long? I remember my coworker used to hate it when I would say, "Yeah, I'm going back to NC." She said, "You mean North Carolina?" I just called it NC. You don't call it NC, Chuck. I call it whatever I want. NC. For 7 years. Wow. Cool. Hello, Joy. Oh, I didn't know you lived there. That's funny. Were you near Raleigh, Durham, in that area? I was like a gold member at the Marriott. When I used to travel, they used to have a bottle of wine waiting for me because I was I was like a privileged member. They'd have a bottle of wine waiting on my bed. You're on the west side of the state. Gotcha. Oh, okay. 30 minutes from Asheville. How many more? We're waiting, folks, to capture 20 minutes worth of data. We're gonna see if we can spot this supernova. I'm actually excited about this. Now, my deep space imaging is the main event here on this live stream, folks. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Are you here because I said deep space, or are you here because I also put 3i Atlas in the title? I'm just wondering. Did the 3i Atlas title attract you? Because I will be live and streaming that, but in the morning. I'm being honest. Both. Okay. 3i Atlas. Okay. We will be seeing that this morning. I'm going to come back and live stream that. It hasn't risen yet. It's far off from rising yet. You're here to see what is out there. Because I'm live. Cool. Oh, you watch in the morning. Now I only live stream 3i Atlas if I happen to wake up, which means I should go to bed early. You're early. The giveaway. Let's see what I got here. I got lots of stuff here, huh? I got lots of stuff that I no longer use. I bet Stan would eyepieces, laser pointers. I got lots of stuff that what a shame I'm no longer using it, huh? Stan wants everything I own. I used to give my members a lot of stuff. You want that, Brody? I bought it, I never used it. What does this do, Brody? It makes the atmosphere a little less bumpy when you're capturing planets. Atmosphere dispersion. It doesn't do anything. Give it to me. It doesn't do anything. That's why I want it. It's a waste of time, Chuck. It doesn't do it. Just let me have it. It corrects for the color shift on low altitude objects, especially planets. Yes. That's why I bought it, but I never used it. But Brody's the one who says, I don't want to take my telescope out. I'm feeling a little tired. Get your telescope out there. Prove to me you're actually using it first, and maybe I'll send it to you. When you start capturing planets, maybe I'll send it. I need evidence of activity. Doesn't do anything for seeing. Okay. Do we have enough exposures yet? We got 6 exposures. I want 4 more 2-minute exposures, and then we're going to compare to my old data. I got my old data right behind me, an external hard drive. So it's at the ready. You used it last night, after you found your favorite eyepiece. Oh. He used it last night, so he says. Is Brody telling the truth? How many people here believe Brody? How many people believe Brody right now? I'm not sure I'm buying that. I ain't buying that. It sounds suspicious, yes. The 5th, yeah. It's true, he says. Yeah, very convenient. I was just out there using my eyepiece last night. Here's what I could do. For my members, I have raffled off old equipment that I no longer use. And it would probably upset Brody if I raffle this off to somebody else and there was somebody else who wins it. I think that's happened before. It's only fair. I have a lot of members. I have been generous, by the way, with Brody. I have been generous. I've given Brody free stuff. I've given Stan free stuff. I've given a lot of my members free stuff. You know, people are generous with me, I have to admit, so I pay it forward. We're friends on FB. On my personal account, I don't know how many friends I have on that. You started with Planetary, cool. I don't think I've really been as generous with Stan as he's been with me. Stan has debugged so many issues I've had with my setup. The least I could do was give Stan some old equipment that I wasn't using anymore. So I don't see myself as being as generous with Stan as he's been with me. Are we almost done here with Andromeda? We're hunting for a nova right now. 2 more exposures, guys. This is exciting. Okay, Tardy, thanks for hanging out with us. Hello, Delta. Sorry if I miss a lot of comments. I got one eye on my screen and one eye on the comments, and my members usually have to repeat themselves a number of times before I even see comments. So if I don't see your comment, don't feel left out. I missed most of them. Are you kidding, Pete? It should be right around here. Do you see it? Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Oh my gosh, we can see it. Okay, so I'm going to stack my old data. We can see it in a single. I see too many stars side by side. Uh, I see it right here. It's right where my mouse is pointing, right? Wait. It's right there, right? That's the nova? Right where my mouse is pointing? Ooh. Okay, then we already have enough data. Let me stop this for a second. Now the fun of it will be to look at the old data and blink through them, and then we're going to see it pop right out. Okay. And we've got 9 exposures. That's enough. I'm going to stop this. Okay, give me a second here. I'm going to work on that. Okay, while I'm going to go back to capturing my other target here. VDB 15. So I don't want to lose time on that. Okay. So, hang on here. I'm going to set up a folder called Andromeda Comparison. M31. What's the date today? 24. 24 M31 Nova. Nova. Okay, wait. Do you guys just want to watch me process this whole thing? You're not going to be bored watching me, are you? We're going to process. We're searching bias. You know, I see some hot pixels, guys. I'm gonna stack this with bias and darks. Is that okay with you guys? I don't want other things popping, coming and going. Or does it matter? Should I use bias and darks for this, or just forget that stuff? I don't want hot pixels showing up in the blink. You know what I mean? Or just forget. Yeah. Stan says try it without, and Brody says use all calibration. Well, you know what? If it looks bad, you know what? I'll just stack the data, and if it looks bad, then I'll go. Let's just try it really quick with a. I'm just going to do a quick stack in Deep Sky Stacker on this data. Oh, I didn't even move the data there. Hang on. Okay, I got 18 minutes worth of data. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Register. We're going to stack. We're going to stack all of the data. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're doing some hardcore science right now. This is real science. We're gonna compare Andromeda. Okay. I'm gonna save this to documents. New Andromeda. No, I'll just make a go up one. We'll make a new folder. Compare. And we'll save this as new M31. Okay. Hang on. Let's go take a look at the data. We don't need that picture here. Open. Compare. Now I got to get my old data. Oh, that looks actually pretty good. And let's flip it. Okay. See, I've got those annoying... Okay, right here. There it is, right... Oh. Plain as day. That's it right there, right, guys? Where my crosshairs are? Plain as day. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. Now we're going to get the old data, and we're going to see that it's not there. That's the cool part. That something new is in Andromeda. I got the data. I got my drive right behind me here. I got to unplug Alexa. Yeah, I'll probably clean that up because if this is for real, I think I'm going to want to do a short video on this probably tonight and get it out there. That's kind of a cool thing, you know? It's something different. But I'll clean up the data. I just want to see it blinking on this live stream. If I lose you, I'll come right back. I got to plug this into the back of the computer. I'm hoping I don't screw anything up. You still there? You still there? Okay. Okay. This is a 16 terabyte drive, so I gotta wait a minute for it to load up. Okay. So I'm going to compare it to last year's data because last year's not a mosaic. Where is it? Okay, Starfront. This is from almost 1 year ago today. Lights. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how many we did. I'm going to copy it. New and old. Now, this is from a year ago. Lights. I'm having a brain fart. It's like, what do I got to do? Okay. All right. Oh, this is exciting. Wait. We're doing real science here, folks. Not that we've discovered anything, but we're going to see that that star is in fact something new because we're going to compare it to how Andromeda looked 1 year ago. Excuse me. Save. Compare old. Let me see how the data looks really quick. Okay. Oh. I hope I captured... Oh, this is out of the picture, isn't it? I might have to use... This is... Oh my gosh, it got shrunk. Do I not have it? It's out of the picture. Okay, no, never fear. Never fear. I don't want it that... can you believe it? That's okay. I got new data that I did a mosaic on. Can you believe that? It's right on the edge, and I don't like it right on the edge. I'll go back to my new data. It's already stacked. Hang on, which is about 4 hours worth of data, but that's okay. Let's look for M31. We just did this recently, right? M31. And this is the stitch. It's a big file. So we obviously have more stars here. Oh. We got too many stars in it. There are more stars in this one than that one. That's not good. I want to use the same number. Hang on. Let me find... let's just see which panel. Nothing is ever easy, is it? I want the same number of exposures, so hopefully we have the same number of stars. So this is panel 1. I want to see what panel I need to look at. That's panel 2. I'm going to open up 4 of them. Panel 3. Panel 4. Let's see. Excuse me, got something in my throat. It's going to be in this one. What panel is that? Panel 2. Yeah, that's what she said. Right? Not this one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, this is panel 2. I'm going to stack 9 minutes of this. Give me 1 second here. Let's go back to this. Lucky I did the mosaic, huh? Remove. It's not there, yeah. I think I already saw that too, so that's good. That's what we wanted. We wanted to see something new appearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now this will be a fair comparison now, right? Oh, these might be longer exposures than I anticipated. 25 frames. Why do I have 25 frames? Hang on. Didn't I remove them? Wait, remove. Open. Oh, it's not in. It's. I didn't know the view was like that. Let me view details. Right, I copied rows. I didn't realize that. Let me get rid of these here. All right. Okay. Now it says 9. Oh, I don't use DSS. I only use it for something for quick processing. It's a lot faster for quick stuff. My final processing is always done in PixInsight. Believe me, I don't like Deep Sky Stacker, but for stuff like this, it's just fast. I should have clarified that. I'm not a fan of Deep Sky Stacker. Let me double check, make sure I'm on target and I'm still capturing data. Imaging. Oh, it looks good. Looks even better. My new target. All right. All right, that looks a little more fair. Let's and I'm going to do a star alignment. I just want to do a quick check. It's not there. My old data. And this is just from early October. So it's not in here. How cool is that? Let's line them up and flip them now. Fido. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but thanks for becoming a member. Isn't that cool? It's not there. All right, I'm going to align them. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then we're going to blink through them. Let's line them up. Star alignment, clear. Oh, here come. Drum roll. Drum roll. Let me slow this down. Forget the red. It's right there. Forget the red hot pixels. I got to clean that up. Forget the artifacts. It's right there. We're blinking through it. We found it. There's the new star. Holy moly. Isn't that super cool? Wow. Excelente. Cool. A new star in Andromeda. Although not really a new star, but something has changed in Andromeda, and we see it. I think I'll make a short video. I think that warrants a short video. Yes? Yeah, thanks to Brody for telling us that there was a nova in M31. And now we found it. If I use calibration frames now, that should get rid of all these artifacts, right? Brody and the gang. Maybe you get the ADC now. If I post this and it falls on deaf ears, and maybe you don't get it. Maybe nobody cares. I think it's awesome. You know, I was actually going to process a new cluster I stacked yesterday. But now that I've worked on this, I'll put the cluster on hold. David, you came at the right time. We found something has changed in the Andromeda Galaxy. We don't see that very often. Forget these color artifacts. Where did it go here? Where's the new star? I lost it. I lost it. What, am I blind? It's here somewhere. Oh, it's down farther. There. I always get a kick out of it when you see something change in deep space. Because, you know, over the course of billions of years, you don't really, it always looks the same. But now we found the change. It's not a supernova, it's a nova. Yeah, wowza. Do you guys, I'm going to clean up this data, guys. I don't know. Do you want me to stay online? I can, but I want to get rid of all these artifacts and stuff. See all that blue and red crap? I think they're hot pixels, possibly. I want this data to look clean, and I'm going to process it. I'm going to do it the right way. Yes? Okay. Brody hears about everything. Most of these stars are from our own Milky Way, but if you do look deep, we can Andromeda is close enough to pick off individual stars. But when the galaxies are much farther away, all of the stars you see are definitely in the foreground. Oh, wow. All right, well, I'm going to process this. Hang on. Let me get rid of this crap here. Wait. I'm just trying to process some clean images of this NOVA comparison. Let me just double check how my nebula is doing. Ooh, this is good. Look at how bright this stuff is. This is going to be good. But I'm going to have some explaining to do. About the double spikes. Oh, this is... Why do I have double spikes here? Was this an... Was that a double star system? Oh, man. This is going to look weird. So that means we're going to have 4 spikes when they fix this. Or Or I stay on this target all night and I just stack today's data. It doesn't bother me, but my members always say to capture more data. TJ, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Russell has been a member for 23 months. No. This is the old data. Let me take a look at the old. Let's see, open. This is the old data. See how it looks. Oh, I thought this stuff would go away. I thought it would go away with my calibration frames. How come it didn't go away? I still have artifacts. I could clean them up. I just want to get rid of the artifacts. Is it just because Deep Sky Stacker sucks? That was kind of a wasted effort, but I'll... If they're drizzled, I don't think I don't know if my first batch of data is drizzled. The old... Oh, yeah, they are drizzled. I think I'll do that, Pete. Well, let me just double check the data again. No, what did I just do? God dang it. Hang on. I called it old. You want to forget this, Pete? Forget Deep Sky Stacker and do everything in PixInsight? Should we do that? That what you want to do? Stack them in PixInsight. Yes. I agree. I agree, Pete. All right, we're going to do it the right way, folks. We're going to use PixInsight. Let me clean up my data for a second here. I don't forget. Elaine, thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is the life of an astrophotographer. You take the good with the bad. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but we know this is going to work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thanks for that donation again. Copy. All right. Now, this is my old data. Oh, I've already... Okay. Wait. Oh. Wait. That says only 60 seconds, but... Okay. This is panel 2. This is the old data from early October. Or actually captured on September 29th. Okay. And the new data is captured on... Let me get rid of the old stuff here. Is captured today. And we got darks and bias that will apply to both. Let me get rid of that. We don't really need an align folder. Well, I'll leave that. Align has nothing in it. Compare has nothing. Okay, we're going to stack this data the right way. Now we're going to go to, we're going to do this in PixInsight. We're not going to use flats. Didn't look like the data needed flats. It didn't matter. So we don't need to do, we're just going to load the lights. We're going to do the new data first. Right, Pete? We're going to go through weighted batch pre-processing. Right? And darks. Okay. Okay. This is my new data. I'm going to call this process new data. Run. This should go pretty quickly, folks. Really? Pete, thank you very much. I'll check it out, Stan. Thank you, Pete. That is very... If you're just joining us, there's a nova that appeared in Andromeda, and I captured 18 minutes worth of Andromeda earlier in the stream, and we're going to compare it to data I captured on Andromeda coincidentally right around the time before this nova appeared, maybe a week or so. And the timing was absolutely perfect. So we're gonna do a comparison and see this new nova appear. And I'm trying to make the data as clean as possible. What an amazing coincidence that I had just captured Andromeda right before this nova appeared. I'm geeked about this. Right. The Andromeda Galaxy is 2.5 million light years away, so it took the light from that nova 2.5 million years to reach us, and we're just seeing it now in our lifetime. Pretty crazy. Hello, Perry. Perry, we're capturing a nova. We captured 18 minutes on Andromeda today, and I'm comparing it to the data I captured right before this nova appeared in early October, or September 29th, actually. I still can't get over the timing of this. Perfect. Thanks again, Pete, for gifting all those memberships to people. I do live stream a lot more for members, and I give away my high-res pictures for free, along with the data if you want to try your hand at processing. Probably doesn't even exist. Yeah. I once captured a nova near the Bubble Nebula, and 9 months later, you could see that it was still there. It hadn't shrunken completely yet. So I don't know how long this nova will stick around. You know what's funny? I swear, yesterday I was thinking about, I've been capturing so many galaxies. Wouldn't it be cool if a supernova appeared in one now? I have so much reference data to go back to and see the before and after. I swear I was thinking about that just yesterday. And here it just happened. Isn't that crazy? I swear I was thinking about that. I don't think Atlas is a spaceship, but a lot of people do. You know what? I'm going to bring up the poll. I think it's a comet because all the data we know about for sure points to it that it's a comet, and I don't really know what kind of anomalies say otherwise. I forgot to do this poll. Comet never wins in these polls, so I already know who the winner is going to be. Stan hates talk of this. But if people want to believe it's a comet, you're more than free to do so. I mean, if people want to believe it's an alien, believing there's alien life out there, no problem with that. But don't close your eyes to facts that lead us to, to science that we think we know what this is. Just people are saying, you got to keep an open mind that it could be alien life. But those same people aren't keeping an open mind to the actual data we understand that says it's a comet. The people are just being closed-minded. They're ignoring the science and just going with alien life. That's troublesome. But it's better than saying space is fake. Just don't ignore the facts. If you want to think it's if it's alien life, not a problem. But don't ignore the stuff we do know that also says, well, we have more evidence that says it's a comet, and pretty much zero evidence that says it's alien life, because what is alien life actually supposed to look like? We don't even know that. So to say any anomaly is alien life, well, we don't even know what alien life is supposed to look like. So how do we even say that? An anomaly is just an anomaly until we get more data. But the media wants you to believe, I hate to say it, the media wants you to believe it's an alien because it sells stories. It sells stories, and people are going for that narrative because they want to believe. Exactly, Connie. But I don't blame people who want to believe it's alien life, because I want to believe it's alien life. But all the evidence I see says, nah, it's just a comet. But it is cool that it's from an interstellar. It's interstellar. It's from another star system. Let's see how clean this data is. Oops. Please be clean. Ooh, the old data, or maybe one little blemish there that I can easily take out, but it looks much more clean. Much more clean. I can easily fix that. All right, this is the new data. Definitely more clean. And there's the new nova right there. That's it. That's our nova right there. You want to? Okay, let's try that, Pete. Hang on. I know you wanted to get to that at some point. I was hoping you would forget about it. Okay. Should I leave on drizzled data? And I already have Windsor I Sigma clipping set as the default. Should I leave on drizzled? Turn off drizzle. Okay. Okay, I turned off drizzled. Oh, right. If I had wanted to keep drizzle, I would have had to load in the drizzle data, of course. Didn't my weighted batch pre-processing already run with that Windsorized clipping? Yeah, you're right, Pete. I don't see that. Oh, maybe a little bit. I thought I saw something, but no, that's okay. That's it right there. I think I still see that speck. Right, it comes down to I just didn't integrate enough frames. Right. Okay, that's okay though. That's easy to clean up, and it's really not even near the nova. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing for... I'm not going to keep that, Pete, because it really didn't help. We don't have enough frames. I could always do that later if the data does look bad when I'm trying to work it. Okay, let's load in my new data. I mean, my old data. I'm getting confused here. We just processed the new data. Now I'm going to load in the old data. I get confused easy, folks. But definitely PixInsight data looks better than Deep Sky Stacker. Okay. Then we're gonna blink through these again, and maybe do a little processing. What's that, Gray? Yeah, I've got a nice GPU. Well, I really only use Deep Sky Stacker, as I mentioned before, when I want a quick look at something, because Deep Sky Stacker would have finished this a lot quicker than what I'm doing right now. But I don't use it when I'm doing my final processing. Never use Deep Sky Stacker. I don't recommend it. Right, but you want to see how something looks right away? Good idea. Do you ever use DSS as your main stack or never? Yeah, I don't know if Caleb is a big fan of Cyril, but I don't know what the alternative is. Did I miss something again? I'm not wearing my glasses. Oh, did you ever? Oh, Did I ever use DSS as my main stacker? Yeah, I think there was a time when I first started in this hobby. Long, long ago. I do have glasses, but they're not downstairs, and I don't feel like going to get them. Poor Uranus. Who did that? No, that's okay, guys. It's just a joke. We don't have to time anybody out for a joke. It's okay. I was going to say to my moderators, they run a strict group here. But I'm gonna be in charge of timeouts from now on, guys. No more timing out, people. I'm the only one who can time people out. Is that fair? My moderators are very strict. But joking is perfectly fine. Even a little spam is fine. They're all subscribers of my channel, and it's okay if they want to joke. If the spam or the rudeness is enough for me to notice, then that's bad. And we got to deal, my moderators? Chuck is now the timeout guy. I know you mean well. All my moderators, they definitely mean well. Thank you. But chat is not the golden egg. You know, it's we can sort of compare it to the Wild West. Shit happens in live chat, and let's not worry about it. That's okay. That's okay. If people get offended for a simple joke, then that's on me. Because I'm going to allow it. I say bad jokes sometimes. And I swear. I know it's not a ban. It's just a timeout, but that's okay. What was I going to do? Oh, so now... what was I going to do? Star alignment. I got to do a star alignment. It's all fun here within reason. Yeah. But Uranus jokes, we've heard that since the beginning of time. So, and we've all done our share of that. So we don't, who cares? All right, I'm going to compare. Drizzle? That's the new. Now we're going to the old. We'll use our new as the reference frame. My mom used a slipper. Okay, let's blink these again. We've already seen this earlier, but hopefully the data is a bit cleaner. Let's just blink through them, then I'm going to process both of them. I want to blink through to make sure we got the right data here. And there it is. And the data, I already noticed that the data is much cleaner. There's our nova. Looking good, huh? Looking good. That is a new object that just appeared in Andromeda, a nova. Something that wasn't there a month ago. Or maybe a little over a month ago. Very nice, huh? Very nice. Isn't that super cool? I don't know, Pete. Why wouldn't it be debared? I use the weighted batch pre-processing. One just looks more green than the other. Oh, I see what you mean. The new data, is it not debared? How could that be, Pete? I stacked it the same way. Let's open them both up. How could that be? I didn't do anything different. Let's go back and see. When we saw these. Okay, that's one. That's the new data. Let's look at the old data. Wait, this. One is greener than the other. And I might have been doing something weird with my old data. I don't know if it was the way I captured it or... Wait. Yeah. Now let's go into the Align folder and take a look at those. Why does it look like that? Or is it just the way I'm zooming in? Does it look like it's not debared for some reason? Did I pick the wrong file in the Align? Let's go back and look at the original again before I aligned it. This is the new data. Did I pick the wrong data? Okay. So the new data, maybe I just picked the wrong... I must have... I'm going to realign it again. Maybe I picked the wrong file. Let's make sure I picked the right data. Let's do this one more time. And I'll choose my old data. New. That one. Old. That one. Get rid of the drizzle. We don't need that. Maybe because I said drizzle? Did I turn that off last time? Wait. Oops, what am I doing? Oh. Do you see the bear pattern in this one? Or wait a minute. Are we good here? It's still there. Why? Why? Why does Starline do that? Restack the data? No, I don't want to restack the data. The stacked data looks good, Brody. Look at the stacked data. This is the new data. You see the new data. It's just a problem with Starline. This is the new data, and let's look at the old data. Oh, it's the old data that's giving us the problem. Oh, the old data is... Or wait. It's the old data that's the problem. Why? Why would that be? Why didn't it get debared? It's the old data. The non-drizzle old data looks good. The non-drizzle looks good. It's just the drizzle looks bad. Who cares? I don't need the drizzled. It's just the drizzle looks bad. I must have chosen a bad option when I drizzled it. I don't think I did. I don't know. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to star align the non-drizzle data. Forget the drizzle data. Forget the drizzle. It doesn't want to cooperate? Screw it. Oh, well, let's see about that, Pete. Maybe I'll get lucky. That's what she said. Read the last comment from George. Who's George? George? No, that's not right. You wanted me to read that? No, you can have a nova from one star moving into a white dwarf. Or I made a video on how novas occur, and a planet is not required. Right. I hate to do this to you guys, but now I'm going to have you watch my Nova video, my Nova short video. I'm going to have you watch my Nova short. Here this year. I captured a fading star. I first captured what appeared to be a bright new star earlier this year, but it was actually a nova. I decided to revisit it 7 months later to see how much it faded. A nova can stay bright for a few weeks or even many months. A nova can occur if a white dwarf star pulls gas away from a nearby star. This is like dumping lighter fluid on hot coal. The surface of the white dwarf explodes in rapid runaway fusion. I wonder if this star will be visible at all in a few months. Thanks for watching. Did you like that? That had 1.1 million views. I did a video on that too, Brody. On a luminous, was it a luminous blue star? I'm not sure which one. And I did a video on what Brody is talking about. I don't know if I'd be able to find that one. Hang on. Can I play you guys another video because I found that video? And I think it has to do with what Brody is talking about. Were you able to hear the last one? This is not a short, but I think this is it.
Save money and wash your car as much as you want with free vacuums with a Clean Express Wash Smart Unlimited Club membership featuring our ceramic treatment that's 4 times the shine. Stop by any of our 10 plus locations or go online for more details. Luminous blue variable. Had to mention APOD. All right, I don't know if that's what Brody was talking about. Yeah. Okay. Where was I here? I was very busy with those kind of videos in the past. Now I'm a lazy bum. Old. Okay. I look back at those videos and I see myself as how motivated I was. And now the thought of making those kind of videos, it just, I'd rather sit on my butt and not do it. Yeah. It brings back memories. Now I'm older. Brazil!
Although I feel very motivated doing this project. How often do we get to see a nova in the Andromeda Galaxy? Oh, yes, much better. Doesn't look too bad, Pete. In fact, the artifacts might actually seem better with this, whether it's a fluke or not. There it is. There's our nova with cleaner data. The data actually surprised me how clean it looks. Although, because it's not drizzled, I have to zoom in twice as much to see it. Like I say, it's always cool when you find something in space that wasn't there like a month ago. Yeah, it's pretty wild, huh? I think it's wild. Well, I'm going to start processing this data and spiff them up a bit. So you guys want to stick around? Because that's going to be my project for the next hour, making this data look good. Because I think I want to make a short video. And this is the data I'm going to use. I'm going to use that lined up data. I'm staying online, so you guys can hang out with me if you want. Read your last comment. Yeah, show you how I make a... If I can do that, I will do this, Brody. I think my movie making software is up on my upstairs computer. So if I can connect to that computer and the movie making software looks good, I'll do it. You want to see it all the way to the end? From start to finish of a short video? You might be disappointed and say, that's what you do, man? Let's do it. Okay, we're going to crop this. Okay, you're going to watch me make a short video. What do you think? Do I really got to go all out? I don't think these things need a dynamic background extraction. They look so similar already. I don't know if it's worth it. What do you think? Don't they look similar already? I don't think I need to. I don't need to make a beautiful image here. We already got the data we want. I'm just going to spruce it up with a little color calibration. Yeah, no DBE. Yeah. But I do want to make, I don't want a gray image. I would like to add a little bit of color so it looks like Andromeda. Should I do a linear fit on these to make sure they're the same brightness? Let's see, image 2. Will that make a difference? Or maybe I do that when it's nonlinear. I'm not sure. They look very similar here. Old and new data. Phew. All right. I didn't flip it yet, did I? They got to be flipped, right? And I want to go rotate it 90 degrees. I like this rotation better. 90 degrees. And I'm going to do a simple color calibration on both of them. Color calibration. No, I got to do the... All right. Okay, let's do the same thing on this one. Did the color calibration kind of make them a little... I don't know. Now I think the color calibration has given me a bit... What if I did an automatic background extraction on this? What would it look like? Terrible. Are these still close enough? Well, what if I did a linear fit again? I think the color calibration might have changed things up a bit. You think so? I think these are close enough that when I zoom in, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I want these to look as close as possible. I think this is as close as possible. And now let me do the... That's close. I'm not gonna get fancy with this. And I'm even gonna do this is not the normal way I stretch the data, but they look so identical right now. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm applying the exact same stretch. They look so close. Let's see if I can just, I'm not going to go overboard with the color. I like to have a little color at least. Maybe I do need to color calibrate them. Okay, there's a little bit of color there. Let's try it on this one. The exact same thing. Okay. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. I'm going to get rid of the green. That's okay. We're okay here, Pete. I think we're okay. Oops, oops, oops. I got the mask on. Oops. That's why this one didn't go so well. I had the mask on. That's what was screwing it up. I forgot I had the mask on there. I didn't need the mask there. Do they still look very close to similar? We got some color going on there. Are they close? I think I should retreat on this one because I did it without the... I want to make sure. Okay. I'm trying to be identical here, folks. No. Oh, I forgot I had the mask again. Remove the mask. Okay. Now we got some nice color going on. We're not overdoing it. And I forgot to run. Can I still run Blur X correct? I want to make sure I got round stars. Is it too late? These are non-linear now. You think I can run Blur X correct? I don't want to shrink any stars. Just correct. Yeah, we were just thinking the same thing, Pete. Is it too late to run it on a non-linear, just the correct part? To fix any elongated stars. Let's see. Ed, I think, is blowing them out. Yeah, I think it's too late. But the stars don't look that bad anyway. I didn't want to shrink the stars. I think I'm going to just run a denoise here and save them both, and I think this is good enough, guys. Right? I don't think it matters. Let's save both of these. Let's just have a double take here. That they're close. They're close. They're captured about a year apart. I'd forget which is which. I want to blink through. I want to blink through these now. Let's blink through the final images. Whatever, I don't know which is which, but we'll find out. Look at it, it's blinking right now, and you can hardly see any difference. That's very good, isn't it? You can hardly see any difference between the two images, the processing. You can see a little bit, but not much. So let's zoom in here. They look very similar. Do we see it? Where is it? Show yourself. Am I looking in the wrong place? Wasn't it supposed to be here somewhere? Did I screw up somewhere along the way here? How come I don't see it? What happened? I didn't process the same image twice, did I? Did I process the same image twice? Instead of two different ones? It couldn't be. It couldn't be. I remember cropping one. I didn't. I remember cropping one. Big time. Oh, no. And I didn't save my steps either. Shit! It couldn't be. Do they look different? Or am I just... And I deleted them. I think I saved the same one as old and new, and then I deleted them like a freaking idiot. Because I'm a fucking idiot. That's why I did. I'm a fucking idiot. All right, let's start all over again. Yeah. At least we'll run BlurX now, Pete. Because we kind of missed a step. Yep. And I remember I skipped color calibration. Still way better than NASA, huh? I'm only going to run a correct. I'm not making the stars any smaller. I want to preserve the size of the stars. I just want to fix the elongated stars. And let's run linear fit. Close. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something again? Let's just make sure it's in one of these pictures now, shall we? Shall we? Oh, I gotta run a noise X. Let me run that one more step. Denoise. I don't know. Where is it now? Where would it be? Where would it be? Somewhere. Right there. One of these pictures better have that star. I'm not looking in the right spot, am I? Do you guys happen to see it? Is it in here somewhere? Or should I just blink them and we'll find out? I know it's got a different angle now. I know I'm looking at two different pictures, right? One was definitely, well, you know what? I'm going to blink them. I'm going to save this one as new. I'm going to save this one as, and I'm not going to delete them, as old. I know I started with two different pictures because one was bigger than the other. If we don't see it this time, we got some Twilight Zone shit going on here. This proves I didn't make a mistake last time. I wonder if Noise X got rid of it. I wonder if Noise X got rid of it. Because it should be right here. And I know, you saw one picture was bigger than the other. One of my steps is removing it. One of the steps I'm applying is removing it. Did you see it, Stan? Check a different area? Okay. You think there's hope? Maybe I was right the first time and I didn't have to start over. Maybe I'm checking the wrong area? I could have sworn I was checking the right area. It was right here, guys. We had two stars like that and two stars like that. It was right here. It was absolutely right there. Okay, tell you what. Let me undo noise X for a second. Maybe the denoise made me lose it because it's so tiny. Maybe the denoise it was the bad step. But let me just see. Where's that area? No, I didn't really apply much denoise. That wouldn't have been it. Guys, where is it going? I took away the noise X. Let's take away the noise X from this one too. You think it's here, Brody? I just didn't look. Should I blink him again? Yeah, I found it, Brody. It's right here. It's the trapezoid. It's right here. Yeah? Okay, let's synchronize them. Please tell me you see it. Do you see the nova? We're looking for the nova here, guys. Do you see it, Brody? Or should I go down farther? Zoom out. Okay, let's go back to the original. Let's go back to the original to see where it is. Let's go back. Let's move this one down. This is it right here. This is it. I already found it. Right there. That's where the nova is. And it's literally. Wait. No. Whoa. I lost it. Here it is, right here. No? Or no? It's right here. That's it, right? I'm looking at the wrong trapezoid, aren't I? I'm trying to find it. Rotate the new image. Should I flip it? Let's flip the new image. Hang on. Let's flip it. Oops. Come on. Let's flip it. And then rotate it. I can't believe we're having this kind of difficulty. I think that's it right there, right? No? Let's just look again. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in on one of these. I'm going to find that trapezoid. See, look. Look. It's right here. Here's the old image. See, you got these 3 stars here. You got these 3 stars here. And this star is all alone. Wait. This is it right there. There's the nova. It's not in this picture. See, it's missing. It's missing in this picture. Okay, this is the old one. Now let's go to this one. Again. Here's these 3 stars. It's not in either picture. Where did I lose it? Where did I lose it? It's not in either picture. You know what? Yeah, it's missing in both. So both of these are garbage. I hate to say it, but I'm going to delete them both. It's not in either picture. Let's go to the aligned image. No, I didn't even run BlurX the first time, Brody, and it wasn't there either. I didn't even run it the first time. Let's start all the way back and look at both images. You know what? I'm going to blink the aligned images. I should have blinked both aligned images the first time. The star is getting lost somewhere. Because this was my starting point, the aligned images. It's right there. It's in the aligned images. I lost it somewhere in my processing. Isn't that weird? So I didn't make a big mistake the first time around. One of my steps is losing it. How weird is that? You guys saw I didn't do anything major. I didn't do anything critical. That's what I'm going to have to do, Stan. I was thinking the same thing. I'm going to have to check them after each step. And I'm not gonna flip or rotate them until the very end. It's there, so at least we got a starting point. If you're just joining us, we've got a nova that recently appeared in the Andromeda Galaxy. And I'm trying to make 2 good images. Mom, it's turning into a freaking headache. It's turning into a headache. I'm going to be up all night. Oh my God, when am I going to sleep? Let's do this. Like Stan says, I'm going to check him after each step. So now I know I didn't screw up that first time. It's just one of the steps screwed me up. And I wonder which one. I'm going to keep an eye on that nova the entire way through. I know this is going to be redundant, but I'm going to make sure it's here. I want to make sure I know which picture is which. And it's right there. So I'm going to, this is new. We're going to keep an eye on it. That's new. There's the nova right there. Going to call that new. Going to call this old. It's right there. Right? Okay. I wonder which step screwed me up. I know a crop wouldn't have gotten rid of it, but I'm paranoid. It's still there. Okay, there's the nova. It's still there. I'm going to do a linear fit. You know what? I'm going to do a blur X. I know it wasn't blur X because I didn't run blur X the first time and it was still missing. I'm only going to correct the elongated stars, and we'll check them after this process. I'm wondering if it's the color calibration. Here's the new. Still there. I know it by heart where that sucker is. Okay. It ain't the linear. It's not the blur X. It wasn't the linear fit. What else did I do here, folks? What else did I do? All I did now was just a histogram. It doesn't make sense. Let's do the histogram. Let's make sure. Let's go. It's still there. Still there. Right? You know what? I'm going to do a noise X right in front of us. It's still there after my noise X. Though it wasn't noise X. Did I just not save them correctly? I swear I didn't do anything different. I swear it. I swear it. Okay. Now I'm going to flip and rotate. That couldn't have done anything. That couldn't have done it. There's no way. Let's look at the new. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's crazy, guys. The I used the same luminance mask. I used a luminance mask that didn't have the new star. Oh my gosh, that's got to be it. I used the same luminance mask for both. That's where I was screwing up. That was it. That's got to be it. That makes sense. Well, yeah. Wow, good call, guys. Good call. That's it, right? That's it. Wow. Old. Wow. Don't do it again. Correct. I ain't going to do that again. They each have their own luminance mask. I was using the same luminance mask. Oh my God. I never thought that would remove a star, though. Wow. That's why I always process with these guys. They always figure stuff out. Which one is it? This is the old. That's old. And new. All right, I think we got it. Let's blink them now. I can't believe we went through this process 3 times. And I actually thought I was going to go to bed early. No video gaming tonight, that's for sure. I still want to get up and capture Atlas. I see it already. And the data looks very good. There it is. We're flipping between old and new. There it is. We're cycling between them. Data captured today versus data captured 1 year ago, almost today. And we see a difference in Andromeda. Woohoo! Very cool. And the data is very close, so it really does look good. That's a new nova that has appeared in Andromeda. Wow. All right. Let me check on my... I'm capturing a nebula as we speak. I'm tempted to stack this data, but I want to continue with... Okay, guys. All right. Let's write our script for the short video. I'll get your input. Do you guys want to help me write a script? We're going to make a video out of what we just captured. Something amazing has just happened in the great Andromeda Galaxy. Don't worry about the spelling. How's that to start it off? Is that a good way to start it off? I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, we got to mention the 2.5 million light years. Hang on. It seems as though a new star was born. But it's actually a nova. And should I define what it's actually an existing star that has become, but it's actually an existing star that has become very bright, called a nova. How's that? It's 3i Atlas. Let's see. Something amazing has just happened in the great Andromeda Galaxy. It seems as though a new star was born, but it's actually an existing star, and an existing star that was not visible before, and it has become very bright, called a nova. You put your you put your left star in, you take your left star out. That's good. The brightness may have been caused by two merging stars. Like that, Brody? The brightness may have been caused by two merging stars. We don't know how long it will stay visible to us, or no. I don't want to make it too wordy. Let's see. I could do the same explanation that I did with the other. I'll keep it simple. And okay, I'm kind of thinking now, I'm in the wrap-up phase now. This is just a short video. So I'm already thinking about, okay, how do I wrap this up? And I will probably have other captions with other information about it being 2.5 million light years away. I'll have other text going. I don't know. We don't know how long it will stay this bright, but we'll keep an eye on it and see. No. It could last for a couple of weeks, or it could last for many months. This star may be visible may possibly be visible for many months before it disappears again. Yeah, something like that. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. No, I'm not going to say that. Have yourself a nice day now. Will this even get any views? I'll get 10,000 views if I'm lucky. Let's see. Something amazing has just happened in the great Andromeda Galaxy. It seems as though a new star was born, but it's actually an existing star that was not visible before, and it has become very bright, called a nova. The brightness may have been caused by two merging stars. This object may possibly be visible for many months before it disappears again. I'll just wait. We don't know exactly how long this new star will be visible. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. No, I'm kidding. Read your last comment. Change the third line. Oh. Right, I see what you mean. Because it's actually, I can't say it's actually an existing star because it's two stars. This new star may actually be two stars that have This may actually be two stars that have merged together, causing it to become very bright. How's that? Wait, this new star may actually be two stars that have merged together, causing it to become very bright. And I could have in captions about it being called a nova. I don't know how to fit that in now. I don't want to make the sentence too wordy. How's that? This new star may actually be two stars. I could just rip off my old video. I could have that in a caption in the video. We don't know exactly how long this new star will be visible. We don't know how long this object will be built. Well, actually, we don't know exactly how long this. We don't know how long this object will be visible, but it could be many months before it disappears again. Let's see. It would be this star has become very bright in a process called a nova. The cause of this may actually be the merging of two stars. The brightness, okay, I already got it's redundant there. We don't know exactly how long this object will be visible, but it could be many months before it disappears again. Wait, this may be this may be the result of the merging of two stars that occurred 2.5 million years ago. Woohoo! This may be the result of the merging. This may be the result because of the merging. Something like that. I think we're good here. I mean, we'll go with something like that, and we'll adjust it as I make the video. All right, everybody. I think that's all I got for now, but I'm going to go into a members-only video and actually create the short video if they want to stick around. Membership is only 99 cents a month, guys. If anyone wants to become a member, there's a lot of perks for becoming a member. So I think we're good. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. And for members, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. All right? If you want to watch how I make a short video. See you guys. Bye. You know, I can't do it in public. I got software on my other computer. I don't know if that computer is safe for the public. I don't know what's on it. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. I'll be back in 15 minutes for members. Thanks, everybody. Good night.